what she was doing with her earth bases around this earth, and took us with her in this.
It's funny, I see each of us here in some ways also made out of earth, filled with prayers, as earth treasure vases, as we're here together to bear witness to the beauty and the struggle that earth is having right now. And to stay with the wholeness of that, the bigness of that. Because in some ways, one of the most important things that we can do is expand our capacity to hold the whole. And the space between us gives us, I think, this strength and connection to be able to expand our individual capacities in that way.
And I'm really convinced that being with Mother Earth in this way, how Cynthia is showing by what she's doing since many years now, creates something in a subtle realm that is an important difference for taking care for Mother Earth. Of course, a lot of things have to be done on a very down-to-earth reality of taking care. But there's something where we come together in appreciation what this planet is for us. Its beauty, and if I may say so, its love for us, for everything it created. Just to see the very simple fact that we are a creation also of this planet, that we, as a human species, we are an offspring, literally an offspring of this. We are part of the creative love force of this planet to thrive. And it makes a difference to appreciate that.
It'd be great to hear from some of you where you are right now, how this strikes you. We have a comment in the chat box.
And again, to speak up, you just can unmute yourself on the lower left corner of your screen, and you're very welcome to speak up here.
How lovely it was for me to learn that one of the vases is buried on Haleakala, which is an extinct volcano here on Maui. And it occurred to me that I hoped that there was a plan to put one on Mauna Kea, on the big island of Hawaii. And it's going through court battles, and it's a troubled area, and how magnificent it is. It's actually the tallest mountain in the world because they measure it from the base of the ocean to the top. And so it makes me love Maui even more. Thank you.
Hello.
Hey,
Hi,
Valerie.
Valerie.
Yes, I had seen Cynthia at the Bearing Witness in December, and I really like the way you pictured all of us, Thomas, as earth vase, full of prayers. I really feel that way, but because I'm living in the appreciation, in the miracle that I'm alive, but also in the powerlessness of this waste of miracle, this destruction we all see. So I feel that it's a very right picture to picture us as a prayers, earth-based prayers, but I feel that it's because of what you created, that the prayers can be activated. I really feel that prayers are not enough, and all even miracle one by one are not enough. I mean, it needs activation, and I feel that this is what you're doing, and I feel that it activates every time I'm connected to this group. Because to give you just quickly an example, this morning I was in the street and just bringing some coffees and teas, and there was a 25 years old young woman, Romanian, with her daughter of 10 years old, and we arrived at the moment where she was in tears, because maybe she was tired, and even with all my prayers and all my willingness to help, it just what can you do? She's just 25 in the street and she's crying. So I come back home and okay, I have a lot of prayers, but I can't stand. I can't stand it. So sorry. So I really feel that it's even a waste to be prayers if we're not activated the way you propose it. And I don't know why, but I really feel that this is the way, and this is where there is hope. So thank you.
No, thank you, Valerie. I'm really deeply struck because you're using a word here that I've never heard this way, and I have to think about this, because what you're saying right now, to activate the miracle, maybe this is what subtle activism is about. Maybe this is the key to subtle activism in whatever way. Of course, that's why we do what we do, because we hope that this is one of the ways to activate the miracle. But first, to do that, one has to be aware of and acknowledge the reality of the miracle. And us coming together in this and seeing you guys being conscious of the miracle, or seeing all of us, that's the more precise way to say it, seeing all of us being aware of the miracle in itself is already an activation of the miracle. Because it does something to me to see, wait a moment, we are around the globe, we don't really know each other, but we are touched by the miracle. And just what you're describing, this scene on the street in France, it comes into this circle. What happened there, including the pain, but also including the love and the longing, becomes part of this circle, because you're bringing it in and finding ways to share this and activate this, and yes, also to lead this to action. Prayer is part of what we need to do. Action is also a very important dimension of this. We just got someone sharing the screen here.
I think she figured it out.
I figured it out. Great.
Thanks.
Thank you for not sharing the screen. I just okay. Yeah. Anyway, Valerie, I just wanted to thank you for that, because what you're doing is what you're talking about at this point. So, but just by Also using the word activating the miracle, I have to write this down.
Mm. Mm.